Hello Aries, Aries Rising and Aries Moon people. It's time for your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting May 15th, 2017. And a quick reminder for you guys, my schedule has changed due to a lot of requests. I am no longer working Sunday through Thursdays. It has now gone to a regular Monday through Friday. A lot of people are asking for Friday availability, so that is now there for you. And you can always order a session or schedule a session for yourself at my website, integrativemysticism.com. So what is going on this week in the astrology? Well, this week we have actually, for the most part, a very, very nice week. And all the energy seems to be coming in towards the latter half. On Thursday, we've got the Sun forming a lovely sextile connection to Chiron from your second house of earned income, Taurus, all the way back to your 12th house, Pisces. Now, Chiron is kind of seen as that sort of wounded healer. It's sort of like the problem or the hang-up or the old issues that don't seem to go away, something that we can't seem to get over or recover from. And it's coming from your earned income sector, and there's some kind of patching of a hole going on as it relates to an issue from your past, whether it's an old financial issue, maybe an old mystery gets solved, or quite possibly even a return on something that is owed to you that you should have collected long ago. On Friday, we've got Saturn, remember, currently retrograde in Sagittarius in your 9th house, forming a lovely trine connection to Uranus, currently in your sign. And when Uranus and Saturn come together like this, we have a way to sort of have a breakthrough or a go-forward moment that has been held up by some kind of rule or some kind of prerequisite. And the 9th house talks a lot about school, it talks about travel, it talks about government legal proceedings, putting yourself out there, broadcasting yourself. If you've been having a hard time getting into the school of your choice, a permit or a document or an application, I guess you could say accepted. If you feel like maybe there's some kind of requirement we've not met, we will be able to actually break through and succeed with our goal, regardless of that prerequisite not being met at this time. So if you feel like you've had a deadline, you don't have everything complete, we may have an acceptance of some kind coming your way, regardless of the fact that you may not have had all your ducks in a row. Somebody's going to be kind of pushing you ahead, even though, again, we may not have met all the requirements in this area for whatever part of your life it's actually affecting. So there's sort of a freebie coming this week as well. So what's going on with your cards? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do have the card of the Sigil Keeper, upright. And the Sigil Keeper talks about a need to pay attention to, I guess you could say, hard and fast signs and messages that people are going to be showing you with their actions and less so much with their words, okay? Which is very important. When we look at that Saturn trine Uranus kind of thing, for instance, people may be talking about, you know, what needs to happen, what the rules are, but their actions are kind of showing you they're giving you a go-ahead anyway. Alright, so it's important to know when to be comfortable in that ambiguity, and to learn a little bit more and to pay attention to a bit more when somebody's going to be giving you a big break, even though their words might be indicating opposite. You know, because sometimes if we don't know how to do that, we take things the wrong way, we don't pick up on nuance, and then all of a sudden we end up being the ones who kind of turn ourselves down or dump ourselves on accident. And this actually does say, hey, that's not necessary at this point in time. People will be giving you things in actions and not so much in words, and it's important, again, actions do speak louder than words. Even if affirmation and confirmation is nice, it's not going to be coming verbally. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we do have the Page of Wands, upright. Wonderful news, because there are invitations all over the place for a lot of Aries people to either take on new jobs, new positions, or perhaps even accept an invitation for a fast financial, boost that's coming your way. The Page of Wands wants to begin now. This is one of those situations where we're probably going to be expected to kind of turn on a dime for this opportunity, but the nice thing about the Page of Wands, upright in this instance, is that it's easy, okay? It's coming fast, it's coming quick, we're going to need to be able to pivot, but I think that, whether or not this is, again, a job opportunity that you didn't know you were going to get, or a promotional opportunity or financial opportunity you didn't think was going to start right away, it can still actually be a little bit of extra that you could use right now. For your communications with air, when it comes to your friends and relatives, the others in your life, you have the devil upright. It's going to be a very interesting week for a lot of Aries people, because the devil can often indicate a person who we know is sort of a bad influence, either a bad influence on us, or maybe a bad influence on somebody that we know. Okay, and we're going to be in communication with them this week. This could be a relative that you're just kind of like, God, every time, you know, I really don't like it because he's always trying to get me involved in some kind of crazy scheme, or I don't really care for that person because she's always tempting, you know, some drama or whatever. We're going to have to face that situation this week a little bit, because with the Devil card upright, it's basically talking about where do we keep inviting somebody who's prone to that kind of, let's just say, unsavoriness into our lives this week. You know, where is that temptation coming from? If you are thinking pleasing this person is going to get them off your back, you are wrong. Don't commit to something you know you don't want to do, or that you feel may be considered, you know, unethical or a betrayal of your own standards, because this friend or this relative may be pushing for that. For your challenge this week with fire, we've got the Ten of Swords reversed. So your challenge this week with the Ten of Swords reversed really does talk a lot about not pushing our luck. Okay, I always look at the Ten of Swords reversed as a challenge card, is that it's actually a good card. You know, it's actually a good card. It's just something that basically says, watch out, you know, we are going to be dodging a bullet this week, but that does not mean it's going to happen twice. You know, if we're dodging a bullet, something, you know, again, whether maybe it's with this Devil card, maybe there's something that goes on this week, we're going to get away with it. Okay, we're going to get away with it, we're going to be able to escape it, but that doesn't mean we're bulletproof. Dodging a bullet and being bulletproof are completely different things. And the reason sometimes this card can show up as a challenge is that sometimes we start to think we're invincible when we do get away with something we probably almost didn't, or shouldn't. And that's you, Aries. And so this week, you know, it's very important to understand where you might be getting away with something that you know was a huge risk. Don't do it again. That's all I gotta say. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we do have the Five of Pentacles reversed. This is actually a really nice reversed card as well, because it does indicate, I guess you could say, a recovery opportunity, or an opportunity to, you know, to get a love relationship or even a dating scenario off the ground that has just been not given its due time or its due proper chance. You know, because with the Five of Pentacles reversed, it's kind of saying, alright, this is a situation that does need to be given a go. Whether it's between you and a committed partner or you and somebody new, the Five of Pentacles reversed can talk about, okay, well, everything seemed to be wrong before. The timing was wrong, the, you know, the priorities, there were other priorities going on, and the Five of Pentacles reversed is saying, okay, this week all the energy is going towards supporting this relationship. All the energy is going in a way to kind of recover either lost time, lost funds, lost bonding opportunities, or maybe a lost first chance. The nice thing about the Five of Pentacles reversed is basically saying, you know when it's coming back, so don't dwell on the possibility. Just allow yourself to actually finally get an experience that may be overdue. So that is your horoscope. Aries, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session, again, you can go to my website, integrativemysticism.com.